Hey everyone, welcome back to Walk and Study. Today, we'll be going over some essential TOEFL and IELTS vocabulary. This video is great for anyone studying for the TOEFL or IELTS, or anyone who wants to learn some common and important English vocabulary. As we work through these words, we'll be walking around the Nisantasi neighborhood of Istanbul. Alright, let's get started. Our first word is advantage. Advantage is a noun, and it means something that may help someone to be better or more successful than others. Using advantage in a sentence, we could say, while tall athletes have an advantage in volleyball, being tall is not desirable in gymnastics. So, while tall athletes have something that may help them be better or more successful than others in volleyball, being tall is not desirable or advantageous in gymnastics. Oh, and a good synonym for advantage is benefit. Okay, our next word is advent. Advent is a noun, and it means the arrival or appearance of something. Using this definition in a sentence, we could say, the blossoming flowers announced the advent of spring. So the blossoming flowers announced the arrival or coming of spring. Another example could be, the advent of robotics and digitization automated many jobs that were traditionally performed by humans. So, the appearance of robotics and digitization automated many jobs that were traditionally performed by humans. Our next word is agile. Agile is an adjective, and it means able to move quickly and easily. Using agile in a sentence, we could say, cheetahs are very agile animals. So, cheetahs are animals that are able to move quickly and easily. Another definition of agile is to be able to think and understand quickly. Using this definition in a sentence, we could say, Day's agile mind made her a great chess player. So Day's mind, which is able to think and understand quickly, made her a great chess player. Our next word is albeit. Albeit is a conjunction, and it means although or regardless of the facts or in spite of the facts. Using albeit in a sentence, we could say, Aditi was making progress on her paper, albeit slowly. So, Aditi was making progress on her paper regardless of the fact that the progress she was making was slow. Another example could be, albeit difficult at times, Sinan found living abroad rewarding. So although it was difficult at times, Sinan found living abroad rewarding. Okay, our next word is appealing. Appealing is an adjective, and it means attractive or interesting. Using appealing in a sentence, we could say, Matteo found the job offer appealing. So, Matteo found the job offer attractive. Our next word is celebrated. Celebrated is an adjective, and it means well-known and admired by people. Using celebrated in a sentence, we could say, Leonardo da Vinci is a celebrated artist all around the world. So, Leonardo da Vinci is a well-known and admired artist all around the world. A synonym of celebrated is renowned, and renowned is an important word for the TOEFL exam as well. Okay, our next word is circumvent. Circumvent is a verb, and it means to go around or to avoid. It's often used in situations when someone gets around something in a clever and sometimes dishonest way. For example, we could say, Harry Potter and his friends tried to circumvent the rules so they could explore Hogwarts at night. So Harry Potter and his friends try to get around the rules in a clever and potentially dishonest way so they could explore Hogwarts at night. Our next word is collide. Collide is a verb and it has two meanings that are important for us. The first meaning is to hit something or each other with strong force. Using this definition in a sentence, we could say, the car collided with a tree. So, the car hit a tree with significant force. Another example could be, the two cars collided at the intersection. So the two cars hit each other with strong force at the intersection. The other definition of collide is to be in opposition. Using this definition in a sentence, we could say, Dia and Santiago's ideas about their group project collided. So Dia and Santiago's ideas about their group project were in opposition. Another example could be, Takumi felt like the culture in his home often collided with the culture at his school. So Takumi felt like the culture in his home was often in opposition with the culture at his school. Our next word is contemporary. Contemporary can be used as an adjective and a noun. When it's used as an adjective, it means modern, up-to-date, or current. Using contemporary as an adjective, we could say, contemporary art often includes more abstract works. So, modern art often includes more abstract works. We could also say, contemporary approaches to psychology reject the idea that humans are born as blank slates. So, modern or up-to-date approaches to psychology reject the idea that humans are born as blank slates. When used as a noun, contemporary means a person who lives at the same time or is about the same age as another person. Using contemporary as a noun, we could say, Ernest Hemingway was a contemporary of F. Scott Fitzgerald. So, Hemingway was a person who lived at the same time as Fitzgerald. Our next word is distribute. Distribute is a verb and it has two definitions. The first definition is to give or deliver to people or organizations. Using this definition, we could say, as a young boy, David used to distribute newspapers in the summers. So, as a young boy, David used to give or deliver newspapers in the summers. Another example could be, Paula's company distributes classroom supplies to schools. So, Paula's company delivers classroom supplies to schools. The other definition of distribute is to divide something among people. Using this definition in a sentence, we could say, the team leader distributed the tasks evenly between the team members. So, the team leader divided the tasks evenly between the team members. Our next word is encourage. Encourage is a verb, and it means to make someone more likely to do something or strongly advise them to do something. Using encourage in a sentence with this definition, we could say, the career coach encouraged the student to apply to medical school. So, the career coach strongly advised the student to apply to medical school. Encourage can also mean to make someone more determined, confident, or hopeful. For example, we could say, reading the biographies of successful business people encouraged Ashley to start her own business. So, reading the biographies of successful business people made Ashley more determined, confident, or hopeful to start her own business. The last important definition of encourage is to give help or support. Using this definition in a sentence, we could say, a healthy diet encourages higher milk production in cows. So, a healthy diet gives support to higher milk production in cows. Our next word is energetic. Energetic is an adjective, and it means having or showing a lot of energy. Using energetic in a sentence, we could say, Rose is very energetic, and she was always running from one activity to another. So, Rose has a lot of energy and she is always running from one activity to another. All right, our next word is frail. Frail is an adjective and it means very weak or easily damaged or destroyed. Using frail in a sentence, we could say, Clara's frail body did not allow her to hike for 10 miles. So, Clara's very weak body did not allow her to hike for 10 miles. Another example could be, the frail structure was not likely to survive another earthquake. So, the easily damaged or destroyed structure was not likely to survive another earthquake. Our next word is heyday. Heyday is a noun and it means the time when someone or something is most successful or popular. It means a high point of success or abundance. Using heyday in a sentence, we could say, in their heyday, public baths were a major part of everyday life in ancient Rome. So, in the time when public baths were most popular, they were a major part of everyday life in ancient Rome. Okay, our last word is myth. Myth is a noun and it means an invented story or idea. Using myth in a sentence, we could say, ancient Greek myths are often concerned with the lives of deities and heroes. So, invented stories of ancient Greece are often concerned with the lives of deities and heroes. Another example could be, the idea that goldfish have a 3-second memory is a myth. So the idea that goldfish have a 3-second memory is an invented or artificial idea. The sentence implies that the idea is in fact incorrect. All right, with that, we've gone over some essential TOEFL vocabulary. I hope this lesson was helpful to you all. As always, subscribe below, give us a like if you found this video useful, and let us know in the comments section what else you'd like to learn about or see in our next walk and study lesson. Thanks everyone, take care.